started.
Hi, I'm Ivan from Killer Features and we are live at one of our old friends Nokia launch. Since 2010 and 12 when Android launched, everyone had dreamed of an Android flagship from Nokia. But here we are with the phone in the flesh or rather the metal with Pranav who handles the product portfolio for HMD Global. Let's talk about the phone. You have a chef's table as you call it. So
We are cooking up a Nokia 8 here.
Yeah.
And if I can tell you the ingredients that go into the making of a Nokia 8, I don't have the chef's cap. Would have done well to hide my bald head. But it all starts with this, which is a single block of 6000 series aluminum. Really sturdy, really strong, and obviously really premium. So we start with this and we put the device through a 40-stage manufacturing process. And it can take as much as 20 hours to actually become what you have here, which is this polished copper, or what I have in my pocket, which is this polished blue. It is anodized 4 times, and it's polished as many as 10 times to achieve this level of beauty. What I also want to show you is one of the ingredients, which is this one. You can see here that there's a copper pipe that we have running through the top and the bottom of the phone. And this has a very important role of actually dissipating heat evenly so that it keeps your phone cool when it's doing advanced computing. So this is a very critical design element on the inside that you don't normally see. So that's how the phone actually goes from that all the way to this at the end, and then you have this beautiful product called the Nokia 8.
So even so, the phone looks very premium, of course, because the anodized back, and it has its own weight, which is very nice. I mean, I like the products which feel premium which feel very premium in the hand. But inside this, there's a lot of power as well. There's a beautiful 2K screen which we are seeing, and let's talk about the internal specs of the phone, because since this is your flagship, they are the top of the line specs.
Sure. So what we at HMD Global and at Nokia Mobile like to focus on is the real experience, right, behind what we want to deliver to our consumers. So we start from the consumers, and in this case, we've created a phone which is just right for all the content creators. So it has 3 firsts, which you have never before seen in the world of smartphones. Number 1 is this is our first Zeiss imaging solution. So Nokia and Zeiss have now come together again, and it's the first device which has a Zeiss integration and the imaging solution on the 2 rear cameras as well as the front camera. So all 3 cameras have Zeiss integration.
Yeah.
Number 2, as you will agree with me, when it comes to capturing your memories, the visual is obviously an important part of it, but the audio experience is really important too.
So you just got a comment saying, what's the price? I love Nokia phone.
I'll just come to that. Thanks for asking the price, and I love the Nokia brand.
Ashish Singh is somebody who commented.
The second first that we're bringing is the Nokia Ozo audio technology. Now, this is a technology that so far has only been used in professional Hollywood studios, and now we're bringing it to the palm of your hand. So it's all about democratizing technology and bringing it to you. And number 3, which is something that I'm most excited about, is what we call as a dual sight, or the both view, which actually, and maybe since you're an expert at it now, you can show it to your viewers.
Let's try it out. So if you see here, you can see me and you can see Pranav as well.
So I can explain what's happening here. So we've simultaneously from within the camera UI fired up the front as well as the rear camera, so that you can capture both sides of the story. And what's more, you can directly from the camera UI go live on Facebook Live or on YouTube with a single click. So that's what we call as the bothi, and you can now finally capture both sides of the story as it is unfolding. So that's those are the first, and then a couple of other things I want to mention. You already spoke about it. It has a beautiful 2K display, really bright. It has over 700 nits of brightness. So it's one of the brightest displays out there, and the heart of it runs the Snapdragon Qualcomm, so the 835 mobile platform.
That's probably one of the best processors right now out there for Android flagships.
Yes, absolutely. And it's not just the processor that we've integrated, but we have spent a lot of time working with Qualcomm, with Facebook, with YouTube to actually bring this feature alive. So it's not just that we've done it at a UI level, it's required a lot of deep integration and a lot of testing and validation to actually get this.
So when Larry from Qualcomm was on stage during the launch event, he mentioned that to capture the bothi, implemented something special with you. What was that?
So it's everything from all the way down into the chipset. So it's the Qualcomm Spectre feature that he was talking about, all the way to the camera UI, and how do we very simply with a single click enable our consumers to actually do the porting. So, and then comes the whole Facebook Live and the live broadcasting piece. So every single thing has been custom engineered and created in a way that we deliver this seamless experience to our consumers.
That's pretty great. So now we have Qualcomm 835, so that's where this piece comes in handy, because a powerful chip like Qualcomm 835, when you do gaming on your phone, this will dissipate heat for you.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. And these are some of those little things that you don't see on the outside, but are really important to how your overall experience is and how the performance of the device is.
Let's speak about the Ozo audio, which that's something which captured my attention a lot. We since take a lot of short videos, we share it on Instagram, we share it on Snapchat, and a lot of times when those videos are shared, there is a lot of noise around, and sometimes we miss what actually we are capturing in terms of audio. The video is there, but audio is always blurry in the sense.
Yeah. So what we've done here is we have a 3 mic solution, and the mics are precision fitted such that it delivers that surround audio capture. So what you get is directional audio capture. This is all around you, front, back, as well as top and bottom. So you're getting a complete spatial audio experience with a 360-degree audio capture when you do it from a Nokia.
That's great. Now let's briefly talk about the pricing, because a lot of people are asking, and then we'll switch to some other functions of the phone.
So all of this, the 3 first that we mentioned, is brilliantly engineered, and this beautiful looking device with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 processor to bring out all the meat is priced at 36,999 in India.
And when can people get hands on?
So this comes to retail stores as well as Amazon.in on the 14th of next month.
One thing that intrigues me a lot, we have a 2K display, we have 3 mics, and we have Ozo, who has already been part of a VR journey. Are you doing something around virtual reality? I'm pretty sure this is compatible with something like Google Cardboard. But are you doing with something like Google Daydream? Is this Google Daydream compatible?
No, so this device is not, but
Okay.
we are always evaluating what are the right experiences to enable for our consumers. So let's see.
Great. So thanks a lot, Pranav, for talking to us. And that's it. That's me from Killer Features.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.
So,